Hello, chat. How are we doing today? Hello, Blarduck. And Salty Mango Sucks. Hello, everybody. And Bumblebees, hi. How's it going? Plasma Q, Jude, hello, Ludwig. And Mira, how are we doing today? And Radium, hello, hi. Are we all doing pretty good? Today we're gonna be going over the new Mythic event level. What is up with that? Doing great. I released my Valentine's level and everybody's liking it. Nice. We might check it out after this, and Mira. I gotta check it out. Hello, Rife. How's it going? Welcome to stream. And DMAT. Hello. I was wondering if you could collab. Unfortunately, I am a really bit too busy with projects right now, so I can't really be taking new projects into my belt. I'm kind of swamped right now. I'm already taking too many. I'm sure that Vibrant had rated his own level Mythic. No, that's not true. He's not the one who decides what the level gets rated. He's been very open about the fact that he wasn't the one that rated it Mythic, and that he also didn't want it to be rated Mythic. He wanted it to be Legendary, but Ruptup was the one who decided this, so we'll talk more about it later. Told you last one is gonna be Mythic, doesn't matter what the quality is. I said the same thing, yeah. I've been very, I don't know why people are surprised that this is Mythic. It is, think about it, Chad. It is the last level out of a collaboration with the NCS, You know, this is the last level. It's supposed to be the big finisher. It doesn't matter if the level's good or not. It's the big finisher. So by that intent, this already is quote-unquote one of the most important levels to release this year, just by that. And now if you take into account the fact that it's pixel style, and that Robdub loves pixel style, and that this does pixel style okay from what I've seen, then I will say I've only watched this level once on Vibrant's video, so I do already kind of know what it looks like, but I don't remember very much about it. But I guess we'll see. Seems like everybody's very on edge when it comes to this level, so I guess we'll be the ones to decide whether or not this deserves all the hate that it's getting, or if it's very unwarranted, as it probably usually is. It's so funny with this community. It's very polarizing all the time. It's it's either the best thing ever or the worst thing ever, and there's no in between. And every single thing that the community thinks is the best thing ever is just okay, and every single thing that the community thinks is the worst thing ever is also just okay. It is quite funny. I guess we'll see. Boogie and Button are needed. I disagree with that. I like Boogie a lot. I think Boogie was really stupid. In a very silly way. Fashion got rated. I saw. It is the daily level. I have also beaten it. I meant to beat it. I'm very happy that it got rated. Give me a check in chat. I'm finishing off with some stuff on the side. I'm almost done. You should go beat the daily indeed. 3,000 daily level so far. Yeah, I noticed. My goodness, we've been doing this for so long that we're at 3,000 daily levels? That is insane. But alright. I guess I can get this started. I'm almost done. So if y'all are like patient with me and give me 2 seconds, we can get this started. This was your 41st demon. Congratulations, damn. I've seen people call Boogie the best event and others calling it the worst. It's a very divisive level. It's like it's very much targeting a specific demographic that if you're a part of that demographic, you're gonna absolutely adore it. And if you're not, you're not a part of that demographic, then you're gonna absolutely hate it because it goes full into that aesthetic. Like it leans into that way more than I think anybody would have expected. And so the fact that it did definitely goes to like show that like damn, you know, like it's either you love it and you hate it, and it's a very divisive level, and I get that. I personally didn't really mind Boogie. I think it was fun. The ideas were fun. It felt a lot like Bussin'. It just was like Bussin' too, but a lot more weeb things than like, you know. Then it was more like weeb memes and just other kinds of memes, and so you know. If you like Bussin', you probably like Boogie, or not, or you probably hate it. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I really liked it though. I thought it was cool. It was fun. It genuinely, chat, so far I have not hated a single one of these levels. The level that I disliked the most, probably Cheat Codes and Citadel, because I just don't feel like they did a good job with their songs, and I don't think they're they're really mediocre. But every other event level I think is fine. Like honestly, I think every event level is just fine. I don't think any of them are spectacular, and I don't think any of them are horrible. All of them are just fine. Like a lot of people complain about No Electro's gameplay. I thought the gameplay was fine. It wasn't great, but it was fine. A lot of people really loved Skyline 2. Skyline Part 2 is fine, I guess. Like it's, you know, I would say the only level that I genuinely think is like really fucking good and like we can genuinely not discuss about it being bad is Duckstep. I can see an argument for every other level being like, okay, yeah, this is, you know, not the best. This is probably the only level that is like just a very good level, and that's it. There's not much to be said about this one. But yeah. I'm almost done, Chad. Literally 2 more seconds and I'm done. I love Backstreet Boys. I liked Backstreet Boys' song a lot. I think it fit really well with the ideas that Zora did, and I thought that the gameplay was pretty fun. Make a victim, break the system. Some results make every situation scary, but she's never worried. Picture that. Sorry, chat, I'm vibing. The song is so good. Okay, I guess we can get this started. Unfortunately, Renegade has to go away. But banger song, banger song. I've already downloaded the song. Let's do this. So, should I go straight into practice mode, chat? Or should I try some attempts, see how we go, and then practice mode? I'll let you decide this one. I will let you decide this one. Do we go practice mode, or do we just, you know, try practice mode immediately? Okay. We'll see what before the Backstreet Boys like Ring Trick. Very similar, yeah. Now that you pointed out, it is very, but it is the same creator, so it does make sense. I suggest you do a few normal attempts. Okay. So it can have its very learning. Okay, so we'll do a couple of attempts, just, you know, see how it goes, and then we'll go into practice mode. Oh god, I'm lagging. I like the death screen. Infinite tokens. My goodness, we're rich. I will say, this right here is the only good part of the song. The song sucks so much. Alright, whoa. What the fuck? Okay. This is very open. It just looks very, Okay. The gameplay so far is really good. Oh, okay. I need to jump again there. Honestly, first 50% gameplay is actually really, really good. What the heck? The song had an AI-generated ass melody. Dude, the song is ass. I do not know what MDK was cooking with this one. Yeah, we can give it another attempt. This is... The first 50% of the gameplay was actually really, really good. This is actually really super fun. But yeah, I will say, like, the first half of the song is actually pretty decent. And the first half of the gameplay seems pretty decent so far. I don't like the song later on. The song is so fucking ass later. I'll talk about the song more at some other point. Okay, I think we've gotten to the point where maybe practice mode is needed for that half. Maybe we might need to go in practice mode for that second half. I don't know what the fuck was happening there. Honestly, okay, I won't lie, chat. Everybody hating on the gameplay, I think the gameplay's been good so far. Again, so far. So, and I know that a lot of people have been hating on the second half, which is fair. But like, can we talk about the fact that the first half actually has good gameplay? Okay, this is the part that I need to remember. Why am I dying there? Like, what am I doing wrong, chat? What the heck is going on? Did Viper make a part? Viper made the first half of the gameplay. And I'm not gonna lie, he did a very good job at it. Yeah, I think this is all Brax's gameplay. Okay, that is very annoying. I do not know what's happening there, but I... Okay. Oh, I see what it is. Oh, that's so annoying. I don't know what is happening there. What the hell? Okay, I need to replay that because I don't think I understood what I was supposed to do there. I just hit the button a bunch of times. Okay, Joe gotta jump right away there. Thumb. Okay, and then you get out of there, and then you have to become a ship. Okay, that's fine. What the fuck? Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna say, chat, I don't think the gameplay's as bad as a lot of people have been saying it is. But I do think that the gameplay is really, really, really bad in Grax's part. And to be fair, chat, you've played Berserker. You've all played Berserker. Berserker does not have great gameplay. And Ruins has okay gameplay, I guess. Grax is not exactly the person that I would have chosen to make gameplay for that, because that definitely is ass to play. Like, everything gameplay-wise was fine until Grax's part. And because everything after Grax's part is also kind of fine, too. Like, the different, like, mini sections, like, that was all basically just auto. Like, those are fine, too. They're a little bit weird when you're not used to them, but they're fine. No, his part is not the entire second half. That's the thing. The Grax's part is, like, well, most of the second half, but it's not the entire thing. Because the mini-games, for example, those are not made by Grax. Each of the mini-games that, like, show up, those are made by different people, and then there's Connaught's part that, like, is the whole, you know, the whole, like, arcade free flying section, and that part is also, like, okay. Maybe Grax made gameplay for that, but, like, I mean, there's barely any gameplay there, so there's nothing bad about it. Like, all of this is by far the worst part of the gameplay. And then this is whatever. It's not bad. It's just kind of there. That transition sucks, though. I will say this transition does suck. I don't know who figured this transition out, but that is bad. I don't know, aside from literally just that part of the drop, the gameplay is fine, I guess. Like, this beginning is fun, and then the second half is kind of just eh. And then Grax's, like, the whole glitchy part, that part just sucks. That part just absolutely sucks to play. It is just really, really bad gameplay. And really bad camera usage, too, and the shader abuse, too. Like, it's just, there's too much going on, and it's actually impossible to see what you're supposed to be doing. Like, this is too much. Like, you're trying too hard, dude. It's not good. Yeah. No, this was fun. This was fun. Like, it is just that section. It is just that section from like 50% to like 60%. That section is ass, and everything else is fine. It's literally just that one section. It is quite literally just that one section. Hold up. Can I copy it? Okay. Everything from here, from this section to here, is absolutely awful to play. This part right here, I don't know if it's one part or two parts, but this section right here is absolutely awful to play. It is not fun to play. It is very buggy. It is very hard to see what you're actually doing. It is incredibly inconsistent, and it is just that section. Everything after this barely has any gameplay. There's like a couple of clicks here, so I can't really say that this is fun. It's just very mediocre. But it's whatever. Like, it doesn't really matter. And everything else after that is okay, with the exception of this jump right here. I don't like that this click like happens. Like, kind of wish like you just wouldn't die to this if you just accidentally click too early. Because it comes from like a section that is very intense, and it kind of just calms down. Everything else is fine. But it is just this section. It is just this section that is like really, really bad. Because everything before this was actually pretty damn good. I liked all of the gameplay for everything before this lava section. We didn't see any event level from you because I didn't make any. I told y'all I wasn't making an event level. But yeah, like, aside from this section, the gameplay is actually fine. We'll talk about the deco more in a little bit. Let me claim it. Does it have any coins? It does not have coins. Okay. Let me make sure. It does not have coins. Okay. I agree with the easy demon rating. Yeah, it makes sense. Did Viper ask me to make an event level? No. I can say it because the things are... No. No. I just don't... I was never intended for an event level, or never, like, gonna make one. Anyway, let's play it again. And let's talk a little bit more about the visuals, because we've talked about the gameplay. The gameplay's okay. It's not the best gameplay out there, it's just kind of whatever. The section at 50% sucks, and we can all agree there. Now, when it comes to the deco, I actually don't mind most of this level. This part is actually really neat. I assume this is audio-visual, because those are very audio colors, and I like that. I think this section is actually really nice. I think having the Theory of Everything 2 monster there is actually really cute. This just feels like something Wrapped Up like would have made for an official level, but like taken to like a level above, you know? It's like the quality of it is like going like up. It's like, what if Wrapped Up like locked the fuck in, you know? And which, I mean, it's about what we expect from the community, and I think that's the factor here. Is that if you look at this like compared to like Dash, for example, like this looks way better than Dash, right? But compared to what the community has been doing, this just kind of looks the same as a lot of other pixel levels, at least so far. I think this part right here has a little bit more originality to it with the designs and the visuals. But overall, this is kind of just, you know, your generic pixel level that, like, you know, kind of uses pixel blocks a little bit too inconsistently, and it's kind of whatever. I think this is where a lot of people started to really like the visuals because of how crazy it goes with the visuals, but I actually think it doesn't look that good. I think that the visuals are like very sporadic and like trying to do like very crazy things, but they don't actually look good. I think that the mix of like different kinds of visuals and like different glitches into the aesthetic actually kind of makes the level worse. Like I would have just okay, chat. Telling you this, I think it would have just been good if every creator just kind of did their own thing. Like, just my opinion here, but I think if instead of like trying to go, with the exception of Audio, who like kind of does a little bit of his own thing too, when they should have just let each creator kind of do their own style. Like, we should have had like some more design, like something like Retrospective, which like did more design stuff. Like Audio has his part, but it should have been more Audio. I feel like each of these parts should have been more to what the creators did. It should have felt more like a mega collab, because it kind of doesn't. It feels like a collab between Subwoofer and Grax, and I don't really care to see a collab between those two. Me personally, I don't care. I would have just rather see what people were doing. Like I like Natsu's part a lot. I think Audiovisual's part is actually really cute. I really like Kana's part. It feels so Kana. Like, it's so unique. It's so weird, and I like it. And I would have rather it be that instead of, you know, oh yeah, Subwoofer and Grax collab, and I guess we have other people in the level. Like, this part just does not look good. Like, I know that the whole thing is that it's supposed to be like glitchy and like textures breaking and everything like that, but this just doesn't feel great. It feels very poorly executed. We've seen this kind of stuff done before, ever since like 2.0, 2.1, and it's been done better than this. So it's like, you know, kind of a letdown. I like this part. I think this part is cute. I think it looks pretty funny. And then yeah, bringing it back to like the pixel style is just kind of eh. Like, I'm okay with this starting as a pixel style, because I'm actually very chill with that. But here with Audio like introduces his part. I think it's Audio, at least. I hope it's Audio, because it looks a lot like Audio. So, like, I feel like it shouldn't ever go back to pixel style. I feel like every other part after this should have just been the creators, like, doing their own thing. Make design, make art, doesn't fucking matter. Just do something that it, like, feels like a normal collab. And, like, don't go back to, like, that pixel style and try to stay consistent with it, you know? Like, it's crazy because Subwoofer knows how to make art outside of just using pixel blocks, but like, I guess he just didn't in this collab. Like, I would have rather he did that instead of doing pixel style. It would have felt a lot more fun and unique. And like, I'm not the biggest fan of Grax's works. I think they're just kind of okay, and they all look very similar. But I wish it was like toned down. I wish that like we had actually seen good design instead of whatever the fuck this is. Like, he did cook with the visuals, not necessarily the right way, but. And again, I think this ending works fine in context. Like, visually, I think it looks really nice. So I'm okay with the ending. Yeah, I'm okay with the ending, but that's about, you know, about it. Like finger dash ending, and I think that's cute. And I think that the ending being like that, I think is cute, you know. The only complaint about Button Masher is ironically enough me wishing there was more level. I kind of agree there. It feels like okay, I'm gonna just rip the band-aid off and say it. It feels like somebody tried their best to make a main level, but then kind of gave up in the middle of it and decided to make a mega collab. And not only that, but it feels like the level was intended to be very different because I feel like each creator was supposed to have a bigger part, but due to constraints, it just wasn't done that way, and creators had to be given like small parts. Like Nuts' I think Nuts or Punch and Whirl, I think those are the 3 parts in the arcades. I think those parts are like actually 2 seconds. You know? Like those are actually 2 seconds. Hmm. Why is Floppy and Tomartin on the end screen? I believe Floppy did some playtesting and Tomartin did some assets that they used. Okay, let's see. So, hold up. Before we do this, Viprint updated the video, and we have all of the... We have all of the timestamps for who made what. So let's actually go and look at this. So gameplay was Viprint, Grax, Nuts or Punch Whirl, and Viprint. So let's actually look at this. So until 32 seconds, which is here, it was Viprint. Okay, so this part that was Grax's gameplay, it was actually fine. I think Grax's gameplay for this little section of the boss fight was actually fine. And then Grax takes it again here. So this gameplay, which is the worst part of the entire level by far, this is Grax's gameplay. So first part that Grax made gameplay for, actually pretty decent. Actually, like, pretty decent. Second part Grax made gameplay for, not decent at all. Really, really bad. However, Grax also made gameplay for this, and while this is fine, it's not great gameplay. It's just fine. And then Grax ended up the gameplay here, and then it was Nuts or Punch Whirl, and then the very end, which I assume is just these last couple jumps, was Viprint. Okay. So, I think overall, gameplay-wise, this is fine. This is fine. This is not fine. Gameplay-wise. When it comes to Deco, this is fine as a beginning part. This is fine. I am disappointed that this is the way that it is. I feel like these 3 creators right here should have had the should have done something that makes it more like their style. Like, I know that Audinic and Nixa also kind of did pixel levels a little bit with their own event levels, but they shouldn't have relied so much on it being an like event stuff. They should have just done like more traditional art. And then Grax's part is okay, kind of whatever visually. Um, with the arcade machine by Zoroa and Boogie Down arcade machine by Conrad. Like, yeah, these two are fine. Like, they look okay on their own. Um, you know, the Boogie Down arcade by Conrad and this. I assume this is the Zoroa one. Or no, this is not the Babylon arcade. Okay, so this is not the Babylon arcade. I don't know which one it is though. But anyway, either way, I am kind of sad with Grax's part, because it kind of does a shift to the level that I think should have been there from the beginning. The part itself, it looks whatever, it's fine. But I do wish that these three had also done their own thing, and everybody else after that did okay. Subwoofer at the end actually did very good. This last part actually looks pretty decent. Good job, Subwoofer, with this ending. It is very good. And the fake wall by Poke is good. Good job, Poke. You did your one contribution to the level is a good one. And then the end screen is fine. It looks okay. Oh, we have a tweet from Zoroa. What's Zoroa yapping? Let's see. Oh, I see. Okay. Nice, that's cool. That's actually really cool. Okay. So, okay, to be fair, the level... I just say the level's kind of just okay. It's not even bad, it's just... I think it's just mid. And I feel like because it's mid, people don't like it. Am I right, chat? Is it just because the level's mid? Is that just it? I like button masher. That nice. I'm glad to hear that. Like, it's just an okay level. Like, it doesn't do anything too special. It's another pixel level for half of it, and then the other half is actually the collab that people wanted to see. Like, I don't think it's bad like people are saying it is. But I think that people are very, very, very much taking into account the fact that it's a mythic level. So because it is a mythic level, we do have to go into the tier list. So as per usual, maybe we go to the tier list. Has anything been updated? Oh, it's not added. Damn. Where did I place Boogie again? I don't think I placed Boogie last time. But I mean, I have to kind of place it here. It's not in the tier list currently, so I'll still talk about it. But we'll add it to the tier list at some other point. But I'll still talk about it. So wouldn't really call it another pixel level. No, I think I would. I think I would, because quite a big part of the level is just the pixel level, and then the other part of the level is the collab that people were kind of hoping for. And I think they should have just gone the collab route. I think they shouldn't have tried to do like such a I think that they went into a direction that was kind of it was not a direction that I would have taken personally. Where did I place Hellfire? Where is Hellfire again? I'm pretty sure Hellfire was like somewhere in here. Where's Hellfire? Is Hellfire even here? There's no way I place Hellfire that high. Oh, here it is. So I feel like if I were to place this level, not as a mythic level, just as a level, I'll use 3 depth as a placeholder for it now. Yeah. 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 It's about here. I don't think the level's bad. I think the level's okay. I don't think it's the worst event level like a lot of people have been saying. I also don't really agree with the fact that it's um the worst a mythic level. I think this level exists, and so in that case, you know. Crud below Cool Frogs. Where is Crud? Crud is like here. And then the other frog levels here. They're literally next to each other. What do you mean? I don't like one more than the other. It just has to be next to each other, you know. Both of them are shit. I assume that this is button masher. I think it would be here. I think the level's just a fine. Like it's not a bad level. It's not a good level. It's kind of just okay. I have very mixed opinions on it because it's not even about the rating. It has nothing to do with the actual rating of the level. I don't care the fact that the level got mythic. It kind of makes sense. Like it makes sense if you just think about it. I'm more so just kind of disappointed in the fact that they kind of it kind of feels like they didn't want to let the creators do their own thing, and I don't like that feeling. Like, I don't know if y'all agree with me here, but I'm just kind of disappointed that this just wasn't a normal Vibrant collab. Like, I would have straight up liked it more if it was just a Vine Frame collab. And the fact that it just wasn't makes me feel very about it. Like, I know they were trying to make something that, like, you know, it's an event level. They had to play it safe. So... I feel like Astra might get Legendary Mythic. No, it's a design level. It's not getting the Mythic. Design levels can't get Mythic, apparently. What's the worst and best event level? The best event level is Duckstep. I don't think that's a question anymore. It's just a really good level. Probably the worst event levels, I'd like to say it's, yeah, probably either Citadel or Street Codes. I know Skyline Part 2 is here, but that's because of my opinion. This is my first time looking at this list in a long while. What the fuck are some of these placements? These placements are completely based not on what the levels look like, but my experience with the levels. They're how I feel the level is according to my enjoyment of them, and not about the visuals. Now, I do take visuals into account because visuals can make me enjoy something, but it is entirely dependent on my enjoyment with how I played with the level. For example, Citadel has by far some of the worst song rep out of the entire NCS collab, and it has pretty mediocre gameplay. So I just didn't enjoy it. Like, these placements aren't like what I think is the best level, is what I think is well, to be fair, Icy Stars is here, so I guess I can't really put anything, but it is how my experience with the level reflects on itself. Me personally, I don't think half of these levels should even be this high. That is me being very honest with y'all, chat. If this was about how I feel about, like, you know, like how I feel about just looking at a level, the placements would be very different. If I didn't take into account any of the gameplay, and I just talked about visuals, these would be very, very different. To be fair, I could do that right now. We could, if y'all would be interested, will y'all be interested to see me ranking all of these just in terms of visuals? Why not take both equally into account? Because I don't think that visuals are the only thing that matters to enjoyability. I think that gameplay and there's a lot of other factors. Like, if I had to say, here, let me open Paint. Let me open Microsoft Paint. So, what I value in a level is very simple. Let's say we have 100% of whatever like the total like amount of the level is, right? To me, about let's say 30% of the level, what matters to me for a level is good, that is deco. That to me matters quite a little bit. But if it has bad deco, the level can still be very good if it scores really highly on everything else. However, if the level only has good deco, it can score very, very badly on that. That's 20%. I'm sorry, okay? Here. I make it 30% just for you. There, that's 30%. Happy? This is not up to scale. It's just that I need room to put other stuff. Then I think there is like 40% that I value because of gameplay. Because gameplay to me actually really affects the enjoyability of a level. I value gameplay a little bit more than deco when it comes to how much I enjoy something. And I know that everybody's like, you should value them equally. I just don't. I'm sorry. I value gameplay a little bit more. If it has really bad gameplay, I'll take it into account. 100% of the evaluation is how much I like it. Thank you, Wick. Now, I'd say that about 10% to me is song rep. How well does the song match with the level? How well does like the song work in conjunction with the level? Like what are we doing? You know, like song rep, like syncing. You know, I feel like that matters to me a lot. And you'll say, oh well, this is just gameplay. Well, no, because song rep can also be done by deco. You know, this is a category that usually is like 3 points for both deco and gameplay. Because song rep also means like how do your pulses interact with this? How does the movements and the visuals all interact with the song? That to me matters a lot, and I take that in like different aspect than deco or gameplay. Now there's 20% left here, okay? And this 20% is a little bit miscellaneous because there's a lot of other things that I think matter to me a lot. I think that 5% of it it's just a song. How much do I actually like the song? And this is different from song rep. This is how much I think the level fits with the song. This is just how much I like the song. If I don't like the song, I'm not gonna like the level as much. I am sorry. I have to say it. I song matters a lot to me, and I feel like it doesn't matter as much to a lot of people, and that's okay. But if I don't like a level because of the song, then I feel like I'm very much in the right to do that. And Comatose is one of those examples. If we go to Comatose, for example, like, I think Comatose is a very good level. Do I like the song? No, I fucking don't like the song. I'm not gonna place it high because I just don't like the song. I'm sorry. You know? Like, the highest level up here in which I don't like the song is maybe Next Cap Soon. Like, this is probably the level with the worst song out of all of these. I like all of these songs. I feel like Next Cap Soon probably has the worst song here. Yeah, probably. Yeah, definitely, actually. Like, looking at all these songs are all bangers except for, like, Next Cap. I think it's just okay song. But I like it more than Komoto's song, so, you know. Didn't I host NCS? I did, yeah. I can still think it's a good level. This might also beat like 10% instead of 5. Like, it probably does matter to me a little bit more than like I'm making it feel like it. Dubstep. Okay, I like dubstep's idea. I just don't like the drop, but that's okay. There's no way you like dubstep song more than Komoto's song. I do actually. Y'all don't realize how bad the vocals in Komoto's are. I really like Blast Beach. Those vocals are some of the worst that they've ever done. Like, they're really, really bad. I don't like the vocalist in Komoto's. I would have much rather the song not have any vocals because the song sucks. I'm sorry. And I like everything about, like, dubstep aside from the drops. Which, you know. You know. And then there's 15%. No, that is 15, 30, 40, that's 70, 80, 85. So yeah, there's 15% left. And I think part of these, and I think it's kind of like another, like I'll put like a 10% here. Here, let me make the line bigger so that it's separated. This is the vibes. So vibes is kind of weird to judge because I'm not gonna lie, chat, vibes is incredibly subjective. Something that I fuck with is not something you will necessarily fuck with. And there's some levels out there that just have vibes that I really like care about. Like, again, Rivers of Nazareth has aura. Has insane aura. Insane vibes. Such cool vibes. Caraspace, insane vibes. Eorok, insane vibes. Forgotten Metropolis, immaculate vibes. Genuinely, a lot of these levels that are very high is because I really fuck with the vibes. And I just really fuck with them. I look at Casino Blitz, a level that a lot of people think it's like amazing. I don't really care that much about the vibes. I think that a lot of people really fuck with the vibes, but I just don't. It kind of doesn't matter that much to me. Atmosphere is taken into account into the vibes. I think that I take that into account too. And so levels, for example, like I don't know, like Anarchy Road, I don't really fuck with the vibes of it. Summer Gallery, I don't really care for the vibes of it. Metamorphosis, I don't care for the vibes of it. You know, like Magistro, I don't care for the vibes of it. Like stuff like this that is put lower is probably because of the vibes affecting like my outlook on how a lot of levels are. And then finally, and I think this is like also like another important part, which is, you know, another 5%. And again, these percentage are probably not accurate, but we're kind of estimating here just for the funsies. And I feel like this is something that I haven't seen many people like kind of talk about, but it's like just, I don't think giving this sort of thing is considered consistent accurate to all level judgments anyway. Yeah, I mean it's fair. Like some levels the vibes are gonna like matter more, which affects how I feel about the deco and how I feel about the gameplay. Like all of these are intertwined by themselves, so the percentage don't really matter. But finally the last 5%, and this one's a really bit hard to say because obviously I know that a lot of people will disagree on this, but I think it would be really stupid of me to not put it here. I think a lot of people here will say you have to separate the creators from their art. And I would usually agree with that. But there is creator bias. I'm just gonna say it, there is creator bias. There are some creators that I have a bias for because I generally like their style more. I generally like what they make more. You can't separate all of it, but you can separate some of it. There are levels out here that I, personally speaking, don't really vibe with the creators that much, and I still put them pretty high because I think a lot of the other things that they did was actually really good. There's a lot of creators that have made legendary and mythic levels I don't fuck with. I just don't. But I've taken that into account. It's not too much, but I have taken that into account. And I won't lie to y'all here, because it is just how it is. I think creators bias is real. There's styles that I don't fuck with. There's people that I don't fuck with. And I'm very much in my right to not like those levels because I don't fuck with those people. I would have put style preference. No, because it's not only style preference. It goes above style preference. And that is something that a lot of people would try to be like very impartial about. But I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. Like, it's not about popularity. It's not about necessarily style. There's just some creators I don't fuck with. And by inherently not fucking with them, I'm not gonna like their levels as much. That's it. It's really is that simple. Like, I know that a lot of people will probably chastise me for this, but you know, it is, in my opinion, impossible to fully separate creator from their art. And obviously, if you think it is, then good for you. But for me, it just isn't. Again, yeah, like Whirly has a really good example. Like, to me, I really used to like Heinz's levels. I thought a lot of their levels were really cool. Has the opinion of their levels changed for me a little bit after what happened? Yes. Unfortunately, as much as I did like the levels, some of the levels have now been, you know, it's been a little bit bummed out for me. Doesn't mean I hate them? No. I just maybe don't feel the exact same way that I used to. And if you think that's, like, not cool or not right, then you're allowed to think that, but it is the way that I process things. And it's okay, like, again, if you want to separate artists from the art, totally valid, and I actually think that that is the right thing to do. Unfortunately, it's really hard for me to do sometimes. You know. Is it lagging? Because it, from on my end, it says that it's perfectly chill. So it might be YouTube, pooping itself. But like, yeah, no, that's just it. Like, I'm not saying it has a lot of an impact, but it has enough of an impact, to where, like, it matters to me. It's just like pausing. I don't know. That's weird because everything is fine on my end. Like, Twitch, on the Twitch game, how is it? Is it all good? Can you all hear me perfectly fine, or? There's this comment in the level saying they got robbed of epic or legendary, and I couldn't agree more. I don't really care about the rating. I think that Mythic is fine. I think people are complaining about the rating because they just don't like... There's other aspects they don't like about this level. I don't care about the rating. The rating is whatever. It was meant to be Mythic. No matter if the level was good or not. It is an event level. It was the final one. It was the biggest one. They had to. It's just what it is. It paused once? Interesting. Because it hasn't shown anything on my end. But it's good? Okay. I think the retroactive changing of opinion is odd to me. Like, if it was cool then, it's cool now. No, that's not how it works. My opinion changes all the time. Just because I liked the level 7 years ago doesn't mean that I like it the same thing anymore. Like, my opinion can progress, and that opinion can change because of how I feel about the creator. Now, if you don't think that's right, then because you think differently, that's perfectly fine. But I don't see how my opinion on a level can't change. Like, if I like the level... Like, I really fucking used to like Ocular Miracle. I don't like Ocular Miracle anymore. I think the level is shit. And it has nothing to do with the creators, because I'm actually friends with a lot of those people. I just learned that the level is not something I like. I just think the level is absolute trash. I think it's one of the biggest disappointments in the community. And that's how I feel about Ocular Miracle now. I used to like it when it came out. I don't like it anymore. It's just it. It's just it. And, you know, in the end, it doesn't really matter, because that's all that my opinion comes down to. If my opinion comes down to just, hey, it actually does impact the stuff. So, ripping OM a new one? No, I've come to realize that OM is just really kind of shit. Like, the more that I think about it, the more I'm like, damn, I'm so disappointed about OM. But it's, like, nobody's fault. The level just took 4 years to be done. Like, there's no reason for, like, you know... It was meant to be, unfortunately. There's those out there that did the Ocular Miracle better. It's not even that, it's just the fact that, the level took 4 years. It is impossible for a level that takes that long to end up being what you wanted it to be 4 years before that. It's like the same with the Apocalyptic Trilogy. I used to like it. I don't like it anymore. I think the level's shit too. What was my favorite event level? I think my favorite event level probably is Retrospective. I actually really liked Retrospective. I think Duckstep is a better level, but I really liked Retrospective, and I think a lot of people didn't really pay this level too much attention, but I thought it was really good. I hated OM since its release. I'm a true hater. True. No, and I think that, like, that does, like, kind of matter. And again, I'm just being honest with y'all. That is just how it is for me. And I very much understand that, like, a lot of people will disagree with that. But again, I know that, you know, in the end, if you disagree with that or not, it is up to you. If you, like, want to value my opinion or not, I really don't care. I will say, though, it is very funny because I quite know that a lot of people who say, oh, don't put the creator, like, you know, separate the artist from the creator, are also very, you know, very hypercritical themselves because they also do that. They just pretend like they know. Of course, I'm not referring to anybody, like, in specific right now. I just know that that is the case. It's so nice looking back at all event levels right now that the NCS album is complete. I agree. I think that, surprisingly enough, a lot of people, like, a lot of these event levels ended up being actually pretty decent. And I'm glad that, like, we had this, you know. I would have rather have all of these levels and get none of them. Me, personally. I think that the net positive that these levels have brought to the community is a general good thing. And it's good. But yeah, I think out of all of them, I think either this or Duckstep are probably some of my favorites. You're a Citadel enjoyer? Hey, that's very valid. I think a lot of people really like Citadel. So now here's the question, chat. Do you think we're gonna get a Monster Cat collab before the Monster Cat? Like, what do you think is happening first? Are we getting the collab or the Gauntlet? Which one is happening first? If it were to happen, I'd say we'll get something similar to NCS. I think so too. I think we'll probably get the Gauntlet first and then the collab. I would really like to see a Monster Cat because I think that the songs that we can get out of a Monster Cat collab are really interesting. Are there any good Space Gauntlet entries at TM? Apart from Flash? Let me think about it. No, it's only the Flash level. That was mean. I have nothing against Expa, by the way, or Expa. I forget how to pronounce her name. I have nothing against them. I just don't like the level that much. I think it's just okay. No, being honest, I don't think typewriter places. I think that the fact that it got legendary is good, but I don't think it places. I think the top 10 kind of the top 10 is kind of cooked. But again, it depends because we haven't seen any entries so far. You know, like with the NCS Gauntlet, we had a lot of entries early on and a lot of entries last minute. But with this one, we haven't had as many entries, so I guess we'll see. I was talking about this on stream today. I feel like Monster Cat's diversity is way larger than NCS. Definitely would benefit GD more. I agree there. I think that the amount of songs that we would get out of a Monster Cat collab would be a lot better for the community. NCS is a little bit too samey. Flash got a whole lot better. Flash has been actually really good in 2.2. I think all of the levels that Flash has released in 2.2 are actually pretty damn good. it's just very unfortunate that because they're so experimental and kind of niche in a way, that you know they aren't for everybody. Like, again, I like this level a lot, but the biggest reason why I don't really vibe with this level as much is because I don't really like the song. I don't like the song, Chad. I don't like the song. It's not good. It's a. It fits the level. I think it's very good song rep, but I don't like the song. But the song is cute. I prefer when the beeps and the boops actually have like a fun sounds attached to them. The sounds that I hear from the song don't exactly please my ears. I'm rooting for this level in the space download. I think this level has a good chance to place. Do I think it'll place in the top 5? No. But I do think it has a good chance to place in the top 10. At least so far. But that's what people thought about Summer Gallery, and that even placed top 20, so, you know. Could be wrong. You know how wait. You know how JD has a feature where the community votes on the difficulty of a demon unrated level? That could probably be implemented with the rating tiers? No, that is awful. That is the worst idea that people have had for the system. You cannot let the community rate levels. At all. You cannot let them. You also can't let mods rate levels. Because neither of those people actually know what is good. And I'm not saying I do either. But the majority of the mods aren't creators that are, like, you know... I don't need to say it, Chad. The majority of the mods aren't creators, and the majority of the community aren't creators either. A big part of the community are people who just play the game and don't really know the difference between something that's, like, pretty good or not. I'm partnered. No, I'm actually affiliate. Not partnered with Twitch. That still requires quite a little bit. But yes, I am affiliate on Twitch. Now people can subscribe. I'm still setting up like everything. There'll be like emotes that I'll be making and stuff for everything, and it'll be really fun. Oh my god, this level's lagging so much on stream. Why? Level should be automatically rated after the set amount of sends, and ratings would be average to determine the actual one. No, that's an awful idea. Because in that case, Bleed releases a level, everybody goes and rates it Mythic, even if the level is not great. In my opinion, Elder mods who have like 3+ years of their positions should get the chance to rate stuff. How do I feel about that? How do I feel about that? I think that some of the Elder mods, I would agree with that. I think that some of the Elder mods being able to rate levels, I would actually agree with that. Some of them. Not all of them. I think the mods being able to rate levels, I would not agree with that. I think the community being able to decide on their levels rating, I would not agree with that. However, what I do think is a good middle ground is that the community can vote for what they think the level should be rated, and then the mods and RobTop should take that into consideration. Like, I'm not saying, hey, the community wants it to be mythic, rated mythic. But if the community wants it to be rated mythic and you think it should be rated featured, then maybe adjust for something in between. Maybe a legendary, maybe an epic, you know? I feel like the community's voice should be heard, but it shouldn't necessarily be what decides things. I also don't think the mods should be able to decide things. I think they should be heard, because they probably have very valuable things to say. But I don't think that RobTop being the only person of that race levels is also the right move. So, like, it should be, hey, everybody's opinion matters, but that's only if everybody's opinion is actually valuable, and that is not often the case. There's always going to be outliers. There's always going to be the people who are going to go and spam a level so that it gets rated mythic, and then even if the level's not great, and then after it gets rated mythic, it gets attention, and you know, and then it gets unrated, and then there's drama. Like, think about it, Chad. Community rates a level mythic. People don't like the fact that it's mythic. Community downgrades the level to legendary. People don't like the fact that it's legendary. It goes back to mythic. People don't like, and then it goes on. Like, think about it. If it worked like the Demon Sister, levels changing difficulty like would happen daily. Like, if somebody who the community doesn't like releases a level, and it gets absolutely downvoted the shit out of them because they fucking hate the person, and there you go. It doesn't matter if the level's good or not. It's, I feel like going too much in either direction is not the best way, and it probably is some sort of solution in the middle. But, like, I feel like if we let the community vote, everything would just be rated epic. Am I so convinced all the mods would send a new blue level for Mythic, though? No, the mods just have no clue what the hell the rating system should be. Because I've seen mods go ahead and rate something, and it's completely different from what RobTop wants the level to be rated, because obviously it's not the same thing. And it's very different from that the community thinks the level should be rated, and it's very different from what actual artists and top creators think it should be rated. You know? If you ask some of the top artists what they think Planisphere should be rated, they'd probably say legendary. RobTop, he rated it feature. The mods, some of them rated it mythic. Where do you sit in there? Do you go with the in-between with the legendary, with the safe option? Do you go with the mods that wanted it to be mythic? Do you go with RobTop that got peer pressured into rating it more than featured? Like, what are we talking about here? You know? Obviously, some of the mods who have more experience in creating, they definitely probably have a good opinion on this, which is why I said I think some of the mods are definitely qualified. I don't think all of them are. There's quite a lot of mods who are there because they're star grinders, you know? They're players, they're people who are active in the community, they're community figures, you know? Not every single one of them is a creator and, like, understands the different aspects of what makes a level good. And obviously, you don't need to be a creator to understand what makes a level good, but creators have a better chance of being more accurate to what the actual value of the quality of a level is, you know? Like, I am sure that if you take Blee and you take Eric Van Wilderman and you have them both rate a level on how good it is, I'm sure that both of them probably might come to something that's not too different from one another. Maybe Eric Van Wilderman gives it legendary and Blee gives it epic. And you know what? Like, maybe that's fine. But, like, that's currently not the case. Because there's too many people involved in here, and there's too many people who want to have their voices heard. And it feels like none of them are being heard because of RobTop. So, is there a solution? No clue. But maybe someday there will be. TLDR, I think this level's good. Coming back to Bud and Masher to end things off with this one. think that the hate, because I'm sure that like a lot of people will talk about it, the hate of this level only exists because this level is rated Mythic. If this was the final event level and it had been rated Epic, I don't think a single person would have complained about it. And you know what's crazy, chat? And I'll say it on stream. I think that if this level had been released by Subwoofer or by Grax, and it had been rated Mythic, I think less people would complain. I think a lot of people just hate the fact that this is a Vibrant level. Are they right or wrong for doing that? Up to you. A lot of people also just hate the fact that this is pixel style. But if it was released on Robdub's account, if it was released on Robdub's account and he rated it Mythic, people would have just laughed. People would have just thought it's really funny that Robdub rates his own levels Mythic. Like, that's it. Did you see that even Yurid was flaming the raid bias? like, think about it, chat. If Robdub releases this level, and he rates it Mythic, what do you do? Like, what do you do? Do you get upset that Robdub rated his own level Mythic? Like, hear me out here. Like, no, obviously, most people would just laugh because they think it's stupid. They think it's silly. Like, it's like, oh yeah, he owns the game. Like, no shit, he's gonna rate his thing Mythic. So, like, what is the difference here? Like, why be upset that it's, you know, like, why are the circumstances any different? Like, again, if Grax had uploaded this level, I don't think it would have gotten as much hate. If Subwoofer had uploaded this level, I don't think it would have gotten... It would have still have gotten hate, yes, definitely. Because any Mythic level gets hate. That's just how it is. But would the hate be as big? No. Straight up, no. Because the community really likes Grax, the community really likes Subwoofer. A big part of the community doesn't really like Vibrant anymore. Are they entitled to their opinions? Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you don't like Vibrant, that's totally valid. You have plenty of reasons not to like him. I don't think the uploader matters personally. I think it does. Not to the quality of the level, but to the reaction of the community. It does. And it shows, because we have seen, like, this kind of happen before. And I won't go too into detail about that. I don't want to get into too much drama for that, but we've seen it happen. I personally think this is an amazing way to end the NCS and NGD album. It's a Megala collab hosted by Vibrant, featuring all of the creators involved in this album. Yeah, I mean, it's just an okay way. I don't think it's like... I think that the idea is good. I just don't think that the result was, you know... Crash Game was initially supposed to be released on Kiwi's account, and people in the server were like, put it on Cherry Team's account for publicity, and a lot of people hated that. I mean... That was my example, Deathriff, but I wasn't gonna bring it up because I don't want to get into drama with Cherry. But a lot of people ended up really disliking Crash Game just because it was uploaded on Cherry Team's account. When, if Kiwi had uploaded it, like, the hate would not have been the same. It straight up just wouldn't have. People would not have cared as much. It's the fact that you're attaching a specific brand behind it that makes it that people hate it. Like, this happens in real life, too. Like, this doesn't just happen to NGD, you know? Like, we've had plenty of examples of, like, stuff like this happening. It's very, very common for this kind of thing to happen. I really don't like this song. I'm really trying my best to like be like, it's not as bad, but MDK has really not been doing anything great with music lately. it just feels like it's all the same exact songs that he made, like with like press start and like it's like press start, dash, you know, Space Invaders. Like it's just the same song, and I'm starting to really not like that. I'm starting to get really fed up with it. Kind of a shame. It gets worse with every new song. I don't know if that's the case, but at least this one is a shame. I do like this part of the song though. Oop, I died. Yes, it was not Swirler Thirst and Punch. MDK just loves doing this stuff, and to be fair, it's pretty solid every time. You know, it's not for me. I know that a lot of people really like the MDK's like music, and they get shows because a lot of people use their songs, but it's just not really for me. Very unfortunate. To be fair, I will say I haven't listened to every single MDK song. Most of them are just like the ones that actually show up in GD, which maybe it is just GD's fault. Like GD's only using the songs that sound the exact same. Maybe there's other songs that he's made that like don't sound like this, and I'm just not aware of those songs. Gameplay's so clunky. It's so clunky. Why are we doing all that? Those duels are very, very clunky. How the fuck does Robdub get away with all this copyright infringement? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's so many things about Geometry Dash that, like, probably would get it sued. And I have no clue how he has not gotten sued yet. Like, either he has really good relationships with, like, the people that he's, like, taking things from. Or he's just been lucky, I'm not gonna lie. Like, maybe Robdub's, like, maybe that's why Robdub's so busy. Maybe he's grinding, like, all the fucking lawsuits every single day. Like, doing his best to not get a lawsuit. Well, again, chat, just because it was bad with God Eater doesn't mean that it's bad with all of them. You know? With God Eater, it is specifically because they did not like the fact that, like, you know, the level was becoming, like, more popular than the brand. It's the same thing as, like, the same thing as, like, Woodkid, you know? Like, there's a reason why they didn't like it, and if Nintendo doesn't give a shit about, like, this, like, copying because they think it's actually beneficial to them, or because they have really good relationships with Robdub, then, like, they just won't sue him. Most levels are inspiration? No, we're not talking about the levels being inspiration. We're talking about, like, literally icons being straight up taken from other games. Or, like, sound effects, or, like, textures, like the pipes from Mario, are very, very close to, like, obviously the pipe from Mario, as well as, like, some of the assets in the game, you know, being very close to a lot of other, media. Like, this has nothing to do with the user levels. This has everything to do with the actual content of the game itself. The user levels, Robdub can say that it's not his fault. Like, you can literally just say, it is user-created content, it is not my fault that those things are being made. You know? And, like, that can essentially, like, save him some accountability. But no, it's about, like, all of the other, like, legal stuff. Marvel isn't gonna come in just for rob for their Iron Man robot from 2.0. True. Yeah, I agree with Zero here. This is, I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, but this is a small game. Chad, you gotta remember, this is probably like the 5th most, like, downloaded game in the history of, like, the App Store. Like, I think there's, like, Candy Crush, like, the Monopoly game, and, like, Pokemon Go, and then there's, like, GB. Like, genuinely, GD is, like, absolutely massive as a game. Okay, okay, I'm gonna complain, chat. Those buttons don't sync. And I don't like that. Why do those buttons not sync? Like, the moment where it says hit it is actually, like a little bit after, you know, Minecraft. I don't know if Minecraft Pocket Edition is as big as GD. I think Minecraft as a game, yeah, definitely. But I don't know if the mobile game is as big as GD. I wonder. It's the most downloaded, I think, on Play Store. Yeah, that's crazy. People always focus on the Nintendo ref icons, yet don't pay attention to the many other ref icons somehow. There's so many. There's generally so many. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, I don't... Pocket Edition was up there? Okay. It's number 2? That's crazy. It's crazy that it's number 1 and number 2. Oh, I see Zoroa's thing. Okay. It's in the background, so, like, you can barely see it. That sucks. Well, I wonder what happens if I restart here. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's go and look, chat. Let's go and look. So these are the original icons. I would assume that none of these are, like, taken from anything. Let's see, we have the creeper from Minecraft. We have the companion cube from Portal, but this is a, you know, these two are Steam, so, like, it's like collab, I guess. We have a toad mushroom, but it's pixelated, so technically speaking, it's just similar to a toad mushroom. We have a Shy Guy. We have Iron Man. We have Deadpool. We have Batman. I assume this is the Green Goblin one. I'll go back to my icon. We have Super Meat Boy. We have Lenny Face. We have... I don't recognize anything from here, aside from Finn from Adventure Time. Oh, these are Castle Crashers. Yeah. Kirby. Maybe there's some references here. I'm not really sure I recognize. I think this might be from something. I don't recognize any of these ones as anything, though. These are the Boomlings. God, these icons are so ugly. 2.2 icons are so bad. I'm sure there's probably more than on the ones that I haven't unlocked, but for the most part, all of these, there's the Boba Fett. There's the copter. There's a Amiibo. There's Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Hi audio, how's it going? We're going over all of the there's a question mark block from Mario. I assume there's also from something. Maybe Super Meat Boy, maybe a game, I don't know, maybe Isaac? I don't know. Oh, there's actually so many. I mean, Jesus Christ. Meta Knight. I assume that is Kimbu. Oh, actually, oh, well, there you go. I don't think the Moais are copyrighted, so I think we can let this one pass. This is from The End is Nigh. Oh, wait, I forgot about this. Oh my god, Portal 2. Forget his name. I forget that this is actually in the game now. It took him like 10 years, but it's actually there. Wheatley, that's the name. Thank you. Reddit. Okay. Yeah, so like, that's just the cubes. Like, not even going into the other stuff. There's so many, chat. Like, there's actually so many things that are just taken from other, like, franchises and other, like... And that was just the cubes, you know? Like, wow, it is insane. Yeah, I had no clue. I missed a RoboCop one. Sorry, I can't remember every single reference that there is. Anyways, TLDR about this level. I think the fact that it's mythic is gonna get a lot of people very under ass, you know. I will say I'll say this in a nice way. I am glad that we have had a mythic since Berserker. In the classic. I was kind of sad that we hadn't had a single classic mythic since the NCS Gauntlet. And we got a new one. Now, whether or not this is a good one, it's to be questioned. But... like, I think to the general community, out of the classic mythics, the last two have been the worst ones. To the general community. I think it is agreed by most people that, like, Berserker and Bud and Masher were probably the worst two classic mythics. And the fact that those are the last classic mythics we've gotten is kind of unfortunate. I don't know. It's an interesting place to be in right now. I don't know how to feel about this. I genuinely don't know. I don't think this is a good thing for the game. I genuinely don't think this is a good thing for the game. That this happened. Or, not for the game. For the community, I should say. These mythic levels by a Clea person were pretty mid. No, I agree. I don't like my levels. I don't think my levels should have gotten mythic either. I'm gonna be the first one to say I don't think either Astrolabe or Next Capsule deserve quote-unquote the mythic. I don't care. I just, you know, being very open with everybody, I also just don't think there's been very many classic levels that are so, you know, that are really good. Like, it is kind of crazy because I still don't think we've had a level in 2.2 that is better than some 2.1 levels. I still think that there's quite a few 2.1 levels that are way better than anything we've had in 2.2. And I'm kind of sad and about that fact because I want to say I do also think that the community overall has gotten better. I think that consistency, we've gone better. But the peaks haven't been peaked yet. There's so many classics from 2.1. There's some insanely good levels in 2.1. And I think that that is what making people get so like anxious about this. It is all too passionate space, I agree. So basically, to tell you a little bit how I feel audio, my biggest complaint about this level is that it is a mega collab that didn't make a collab. And what do I mean about that? Is that I wanted this level to be a mega collab because I think that would have made the level way better. And the fact that it kind of played it safe and decided to kind of stick around with the pixel style a little bit too much was actually the biggest detriment to this level. I really like your part. I really like Nox's part. I really like Sir Punch's part. I really like, you know, I really like Whirl's part. I think that all of those little things are very fucking neat. And I think that the fact that everybody else kind of stuck by the same style, and we'll talk about Brax in a second, is insanely a shame. And same thing with like Kanat and Zoroa and Poke barely doing anything in this level. Like, I feel kind of sad the fact that like I really wanted to see what every single creator would do. I really wanted each creator to have their own dedicated parts that was like lengthy and had their own unique identity, and it just doesn't. We just didn't get that. That is not the level that was made. And I feel a little bit disappointed because of that. Not even about the quality of the level. This has nothing to do with, to be fair, we got full creators from each creator for that. Exactly. But in that case, then I just think that this should have not included every creator, or it should have chosen to have different things, you know? Instead of like trying to cram in 1 second of like Zoroa in there, you know? Like, I don't like that. I don't think it makes for a cohesive level, and I don't think it makes for a mega collab, a cohesive mega collab either. And like, we are all aware that mega collabs are like completely like very messy, you know? But yeah. It's definitely again like an absolute like a personal preference. If you like the fact that like, you know, it is mostly a pixel level, or that Grax also made like half of the level, like all good, you know, all power to you. But me personally speaking, I'm not a big fan of Subwoofer and Grax, and the fact that those two people are the ones carrying the level is just kind of disappointing to me, because every other creator, in my opinion, just would have done a better job. Unfortunately, not the case, but it happens. Oh, and which is crazy, because every other creator did do a better job. With, sadly, the exception of, like, you know, Nyx and Autonic that just kind of did pixel style. So. Which part is Grax? I'll get to it. Yeah, I'll get to it in a second. This is Grax's part. Oh, I died. Needed to be more. I made some beta blogs for this. No, that's the thing, audio. It didn't need to be more Rob-to-be. I think that what people haven't been able to understand for some reason is that Dash isn't a good main level. Y'all gotta realize that Finger Dash and Dash are by far some of the worst main levels we've ever gotten. Why are we trying to replicate Rob-Dub style when we don't even like Rob-Dub style? We don't even think those levels are good anymore. Why are we trying to do what he's doing when we don't even like that as a community? We don't like that. We have been thriving as a community by the originality of the different art styles that have come from so many insanely talented creators that have taken this game and made it their own. Why are we trying to make what Rob-Dub is doing when that is not what the community likes? Have you not seen how many people have been complaining about all the pixel level, like, rated legendary and mythic as platformers? People are so tired of this shit. We don't like this anymore. Like, if your way of pleasing the masses is making what RobDub is doing, then you're not gonna be making people happy because we don't like what RobDub has been doing. Like, the community has been overly disappointed with how RobDub has treated this game, and replicating what he's doing is not the right way to go. I am sorry, I'm just being honest with y'all. The community would have so much more loved if every creator did their own thing, because it represents the community. We don't want another main level, because those are shit. They have been shit. Like, nobody is... Like, have you seen the gameplay in Explorers? Are we really talking about that shit? That is some of the worst gameplay that RobDub has ever had. Like, why are we talking about it like this shit? Like, it's good. It's just not. As a community, we've moved past the need of RobDub being needed for this game's, like, community to prosper. The theme of the game is playing a GD arcade machine that slowly starts to glitch and break reality. Yeah, I am aware, and it doesn't... it's a theme that's been done, like, a billion times this update. With MDK songs. Like, here's, let me show you. Where's the level? Let me go and show you. Where's the list? No, it's not this list, right? Where's the list that has these levels? Because we have this, you know. We have this, which is exactly the same. Which some people might even claim that it's better. I like the recent RobDub levels. I don't think you can speak to the entire community and what they want. I don't need to. Have you seen the amount of hate that this level's getting? I don't need to speak for them. Just go and look at the comments of this video. Just go look at the comments on this level. Just go look at Twitter. Like, you're just blinding yourself to the actual reality of how the community feels. If you really think that the community's happy with this, then you're actually not even looking at what the community's saying. Like, if you genuinely think that this is the direction that the community wants these levels to go, then you're actually blinding yourself and not paying attention to what the community's saying. And I feel like that is very foolish. And that is what the whole mod team has been doing. I mean, let's be honest here. Like, the level is fine. I don't think the level is bad. I just don't think that the level is what the community wanted. And it shows because of the reaction to it. And maybe the reaction wouldn't have been as bad as the level got rated epic. That is true. I think that if the level had gotten rated epic, I think the community wouldn't have overreacted. But it didn't. It got rated mythic. And so now the community is going to be in shambles about it. Like, it is very obvious with how big the reaction has been. I don't give a fuck what the community wants, and that's very valid. And you can very much not care. You can very much still enjoy this level. I enjoy this level. I think the level is fine. I don't think that this is the right move, though. I don't think that this is the right move. That is just being very blindly following what, like, you know, like, the whole issue is that we've had a lot of, like the whole issue that has been permeating the community since 2.2 began has everything to do with the rate system. And trying to ignore and trying to pretend like it's not existing is just rough. It's very easy to get caught up in expectations and wants and needs for a very fickle community. If you get exactly what people wanted, nobody would have had fun without it. I disagree, because I think that if people had just done their own styles like Knots did, like Sir Punch did, like Whirl did, like you did, like, obviously, yeah, that is what we wanted. We wanted to see that. The issue is that we had too little of that. We had too little of that. We're not asking you to change your styles. What you guys did is good. It's the fact that we didn't get enough of that that I think is a very, 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 very big blunder. Don't forget about Mira's level. I'll be playing it later. You had fun building Pilsel for the first time? I'm really happy to hear that for you, Audio. And you know that, like, this is nothing against people in person. Like, this is literally nothing to do with, hey, you guys suck as creators, you should have done better. It is just that the direction that this was taken in is not something that I would have personally done, and I don't agree with it. And I think that the community's reaction to this reflects that. And now, if you think that I'm speaking for all of the community here and that's not actually true, then I'm sorry, but you're actually not looking at what the community's reaction has been. Because I am, surprisingly enough, a very, very tame reaction compared to how most people have been treating this. It has been insane the amount of hate that this shit has gotten. It is incredible the amount of hate that this is getting, for absolutely no reason, by the way. I don't think that this should get this much hate. Oh, and that's bugged. Also, another thing, this part is just so fucking buggy. My goodness. Anyway, let's go play Mira's level. I think it's mostly because Mythic and posted by Vibrant. Yeah, but if the level had been good, then... No, that's not true. I don't actually know. Even if the level would have been amazing, I think it was... No, you're right. It still would have gotten hate. Who fucking cares at this point? Let's go play Mira's level. It's gonna be fun. I'm forgetting... let's just go to... completed, because it'll show up. This is my easiest way for me to find Mira. Was it not rated epic? Oh no, it was not. Okay. Radiant Skies. Let's go play this level. This level apparently is cute. That is an orb that shows up in your face. Okay. Oh, this is so cute. This is so nice. What the hell? I do think that also the fact that it was mythic, sorry, not that it was mythic, that it was an event level, definitely changed a lot of opinions. But it's very unfortunate. Damn, this is really good. I won't lie, the gameplay is a little bit trippy sometimes, but it's okay. I have not practiced it, so I'm kind of just trying to side read. Dude, the vibes! My goodness, what the hell? These colors are so pretty, and the vibes are really nice. Damn! Damn, did we cook with these vibes? Holy shit. This is so nice. Special creators? Ooh, okay, wait, hold up. I gotta go check that out, too. I'll go check it out right now. Audio. Damn, this level's good, actually. Holy shit. Please get this shit rated. It's so good, nice. I'd say there's a 4. It's between a 3 and a 4 star. Pretty good, though. Damn, Mira, you popped off. I started because it's 5. Okay, that was not far from it. That is so cute. I love this level. Okay, let's go check Audio's list. I guess I can look up audio visual and check his lists. Special creators, let's see. Okay, let's see. We have a 64x level. But we don't have the best 64x level, so I'm disappointed and I'm leaving. No, wait, actually though. Where's Scorpion out here? What the heck? Scorpion is PM. Okay, we have Zyron, who we all know. We have Nazgub, who we all know. He's my favorite creator. We have X7 Star, who's PM. Rainy TR, I don't know this guy. We have Victim. We have Ranger. Ranger is really good. We have Kiroshimaru. We have Nuke. We have Rexer. Rexer's pretty good. John, Ninkaz is pretty decent too. Xanaxel's pretty good. We have Knots. Guys, do we know who Knots is? I don't know. We have Maxerman. We know who that is. We have Fajud, who sucks ass and is shit. We have Sevenok, who I know who that is. Oh, we have Lil Hazard, that's good. We have Lily! Hey, Lily. We have Painting Orange. We have Classic, Banger, and Comet Face. New creator Comet Face. Price from an IMAX, okay. So I know the majority of these people, but let's play through it. Let's have some fun. No more Crash Out. We had a lot of Crash Out with Button Masher. It was a shame, but let's go play. Let's go play some more fun levels. 64X style is so cute. I love these colors and I love the style. I don't know, Chen. I've been thinking maybe we should make a level like this. Also, can I just say, what is Wrapped Up cooking when he rates 64X levels? Like, these are so goddamn good. What is he cooking over there? Why he giving them feature? These are so good. Also, audio, you didn't put katas in the list. I would recommend adding katas to the list. Katas. Go check their shit out. They're really good. Also, Ludwig. I would recommend Ludwig too. Ludwig's very, very good. Damn, this looks so good. I love 64X. Okay, 000 by Zaran. I've actually played this level, but I don't know why. Oh no, I played on my mobile, so it, you know. You're not active? I don't think you need to be active because Knots is in this list. And I don't think Knots has been very active. This is the Trippe Zyron level. I want to say that now that shaders are in the game, they're actually such a game changer. Like, the fact that you can make a level that is, like, essentially just shaders, it's kind of crazy. Like, obviously there's block design and like, other art elements, but, like, the fact that you can push shaders so high, like, make so many different kinds of visuals together is kind of insane. I don't know. Oh yeah, I should have probably warned everybody. Epilepsy warning. My bad. Neat level. I don't need to play this level, right? I feel like y'all have seen me talk enough about this level. For audio, who I don't know if you're still here, audio, but this is my favorite level in the game, so you know, it's a bit hard for me to talk much about this level. It's not no chat. It's not that it's so good. It's that it's the best thing ever made in GD. Straight up. I will not argue with you. This is just a fact, and I am speaking the truth. And I don't care what anybody else says. You are just simply wrong. Accept that you're wrong. This is the best thing ever made. Apollo 11? Dude, Apollo 11 is the second best thing ever made, okay? Chill. Second best thing ever made. He can get second place. And first place. I'll play them all, audio. I'll play them all. I want to beat them all. I want to get the whole thing. I want to go through the whole experience as audiovisual, you know. Audiovisual made this an experience. This is the list. This is the order that you should play them in. I have to play them in the order that, you know. The audiovisual Geometry Dash, creator of Ron of Nazareth, has decided that this was the order you needed to experience this list in, and so I will experience it in this order. Aw, okay, Northern. I'll see you soon. Have a good rest of your day. Take it easy. Oh, so good. There's no hidden Among Us. I'm sorry to tell you, there is a hidden Among Us in this level. Sorry to break it to you. There's a hidden Among Us in this level. Peak level. Okay, Magic by X7 star. Also peak level. Holy shit. So the fact that there's a collab with Equinox is a little bit of an odd pick here, because I personally would have picked just a solo from X7 star to showcase how good they are. To be fair, they did make like 99% of this level, but I think X7 star also has really good levels by themselves, and so I would have personally, little side note to audio, I would have just picked a solo from them. But this is really good. I love this level. Also, the recent collab with Ranger was also really good. Echo is back? Well, I don't know if back is the right terminology, but sure. Ooh, I almost died there. Oh, right, I forget you can die there. Okay, we can move on from Banjo, though. Okay, Oahu? Oahu? Oahu. I don't know how you pronounce this one. A level by Brainator? Pronunciation of words is hard today. Damn, this is very JF. Yambo is really fun. Song is really nice. See, this is what I mean by like, this is why vibes matter to me a lot, because these are just vibes. Like, these are just the vibes. And the song, like, so nice. Oahu, that's how you pronounce it. Hey. Good to know. Damn, this is such a vibe. I like this. This is good. Holy shit. 7 months ago. Aww. Damn, this is giving JF vibes, and I fuck with it. I like the vibes of this. That's really nice. I'd say that's like a 6-star, maybe. That's good. Actually, really, really good. Take Flight by Victim. So I'm not known to be the biggest Victim fan. But let's see, because I haven't seen this one. I do like Victim's gameplay, though. Oh, wait, this is cute. Hold up. Hey, Destrif, send that Oahu. Send that. Get that rated. That is so cute. I love that level. Oh, that portal was broken. Okay, wait, I like this. This is so unique. This reminds me of a 2.0 level. From oh my god, what is this? Reminds me of a 2.0 level. It's so cute. Okay, this one was really nice. Honestly, good job. That was actually pretty nice. That was the vibes were there. The vibes were there. Arc by Ranger. Oh, I remember this level. Ranger's gameplay is clunky, but that's okay. Oh my god. The gameplay's so clunky. I like how shiny it feels, you know? Like it feels like it's so shiny and I don't know why. And the colors aren't even that bright. Oh. Well, I don't know what killed me there, but rip. Nice. I'm glad to hear that, Destro. Get that level rated. Yeah, that's nice. This is a really neat level. Gameplay's clunky, but it was neat. Kind of lonely over here on Twitch. I'm sorry, Mira. Twitch be chilling over there. The Twitch chat be vibing over there. Good level by Ranger. Very good. Equilibrio by Kiroshimaru. Alright. Oh my god, it uses the song. Okay, this is giving 2.0 vibes. This is giving 2.0 Sir Punch. This is very much giving JF now. Wait, this is so 2.0 coded. What the hell? Like, this is just a 2.0 level. Like, you can't... I see those dash orbs, but this is still a 2.0 level. This is so nice. I like the art. It's very nice. Very, very style. Nice. And I like that. This looks just like... Oh, it said to be flying. I will say, this level does pander a little bit in the nostalgia, but it's okay. It is okie dokie. I am okay with that. I love how, okay, I'm gonna say, chat, I kind of miss the fact that levels used to like be so incoherent, where you would go from one part to the other, and both parts would have absolutely nothing to do with them. I kind of miss that. I know that everybody's like pushing for consistency in terms of like art style and consistency and stuff like that. Which, to be fair, it is a very, very solid argument when that is like what is being attempted to do. But like levels like these, which just kind of do their own different things with every single part, and like they just look like they were made by entirely different people, even though it's probably the same creator, just experimenting with different ideas. It's something that I kind of miss. Hey, it's the Sputnik's effect. There was a tutorial on how to do this effect, and like everybody and their moms copied this effect. Hello Yuri, how's it going? We're currently going through a listed audiovisual made, with a lot of really cool levels that are not very popular from what he says to me. Or from creators that he thinks we should watch out for because they make new stuff. Such as Nazgub, who hasn't made a level in 2 years. 3 years? When was Afterlife made? 2 years, right? No, it's less than 2 years at this point, right? It's been a while though. There are creators who make cool, unique, special levels. I see. Who occasionally make levels sometimes, you know. Every like 5 years they'll make one level and it's very cool and unique. That's nice. Sorry, chat. Sneeze. Also, the gameplay is super 2.0. Like, the gameplay is exactly what I would expect out of a 2.0 level. Dude, I just realized, like, I saw this effect that they just made right here, and I was like, oh, I know how they did that. In 2.0, if this had come out in 2.0 and I had seen this effect, I would have been crying. I would have yelled. I would have straight up yelled. If I would have seen this effect in 2.0, I would have yelled. Like, that was so clean. That was so clean. Equilibrio. Hiroshima. Good level. Damn, this is the 2.0 vibes are crazy with this one. When was this released? A year ago. Cute. Okay, let's refresh so I can keep track of all of them. I've beaten all of them so far. Fizzy. A nuke I9. Let's just do that. I'm not saying 8. Okay. This is giving multiple vibes. Like, this is kind of giving, like Namtar, but also kind of giving JF, but also kind of giving Serpunge, and hear me out here, I know that it looks nothing like most of what Serpunge does. Oh, and that's giving Nazca. I love this. This is such a cute, unique style. Oh yeah, this is so giving Nazca down. Gameplay was a bit confusing there, but it's okay. This feels like a mashup of Nazgul levels. Like, not in a bad way. Hold up. Huh. This is cute. I like this. Again, Nazgul is my favorite creator, so seeing stuff like this is like, wow, that's actually such a nice way of, like, you know. It's so crazy because I'm looking at all of these levels and I'm like, I am gonna be releasing 3 levels in the next, like, well, 4 levels in the next couple months. And I'm realizing that none of the levels that I'm releasing look anything similarly to another. Like, this is making me realize that. I will be releasing 4 levels, and none of them have the same style, or the same visuals, or the same... Like, nothing about them even looks like it was made by the same people. It's so weird, because I'm like... I'm looking at this, and that's how, like, this list feels to me. Like, there's art levels, there's effect levels, there's, like, design levels. Like, it's such a weird mix of things that we don't see anymore, and I'm actually kind of glad that I am, like, that I've been experimenting so much with different styles. I think that's the part that I've been having the most fun with this year. It's like, I dropped Astrolith, and then after Astrolith, I was like, okay, I never want to do this exact thing again, I just want to do different things. With the exception of, like, Who I Know, which is kind of similar to Astrolith, but... It's pretty to practice, even though I know that I can beat it, just, it'll be faster that way. But holy shit, this is really good design. Like, honestly, design is, like, so... Like, the bar for design is so low, but the ceiling of design is so high. Like, it's generally so impressive when, like, levels like these get made. Because, like, doing this isn't, like, it looks easy, but it's, like, so much easier said than done. Like, making this and making it good, it's not easy. Oh, that's such a the Taman ending. Oh. This is so good. This is so nostalgic. Damn. See, like this kind of stuff, you don't see people talking about, because it's like these kinds of creations that like go really unnoticed by the community, and like they don't get showcased in like, you know, big channels like Vibrant or Nexus. But like these are the kind of shit that I like really fuck with. Like, you don't need to have all the flashy visuals to make a really good level. Those things like this exist, you know? Also, I don't like the fact that that dual robot could have just been a cube, but I'm gonna pretend like it doesn't exist, so it's all good now. Oh, give me a second, chat. Apologies, chat. I am back. I did say be back. Let me lock in for this ending, chat. Oh, I forgot I can't do a big jump there. Streamer AFK, my bad. I don't know if we'll be able to go through the whole list today. What time is it? It's 3:30. I have to go before 4. For reasons. So I think after this level we might end stream and we'll keep doing this list. I think we can keep doing this list next stream. Yeah, I think it's better if we do it progressively instead of trying to cram everything in one day. That way it gives me time to like experience different things on different days, you know. Different vibes, different moods. Honestly, audio from all of the levels that you've shown me, like that I've seen today from this, out of the new ones at the very least, this is probably my favorite one. This is probably my favorite one out of the new ones that I've seen. I will definitely check this person out and see more of their levels. I almost died again. Oh, I almost died again. Design levels deserve more appreciation. True. I really like this level. Okay, we'll go through the rest of them at some other point. Because I do need to head out. There's a lot of levels here, and quite a few of them that I've actually played before. There's 30 of them. That's crazy. How many did we do today? We did 9. Not too bad, not too bad. I think next stream we could probably do more of them. Good list, audio. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. It's a very nice list so far. And seeing what's coming, like, I'm very I think it's a good list. Can I save lists? Oh yeah, I can save lists. So if I go to like here, for example. If I go to like here and I go to here, can I switch my lists? Oh, okay, yeah. Favorite levels? I click on here. It brings me right to my save levels. That's weird. Okay. Okay, so I'll just need to go here and we can have the favorite list. Perfect. Good list, audio. I like it. Anyway, chat. I can close this one and show you how this project's going. Surprisingly enough, we're almost done. But I want to show y'all since I don't think anybody has seen it since I finished my part. Now, I want to say no parts are like fully finished. All of these parts are still work in progress. Well, I lied. Never mind. This is so nice. I am so happy that how this is turning out. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Very excited for this. Voyager hasn't had any new progress, so I mean I can show you how Voyager is going, but I've kind of taken a step back from Voyager for a little bit because I do need to focus on some stuff. Which I wanted to announce today, and I guess this is the best way to announce. So, if y'all hadn't noticed, this is yesterday's version of the part? Yeah, this is yesterday's version. I know you have a lot more. So, Voyager exists, right? But Voyager's kind of going a little break for now, because I need to focus on something. And so y'all have been asking, is Voyager gonna be an entry to the Space Gauntlet? And my answer to that has always been no. And that is still true. Voyager is not going to be an entry to the Space Gauntlet. Because I just don't have time, unfortunately. I have too many projects. However, that doesn't mean that there's not an entry to the Space Gauntlet. Because there is one. But you don't get to see it yet. I'll be working on it on stream because I don't have the time to work on it off stream and also stream and also do a lot of the other things that I need to do. So because of that, I will be working on it on stream and you guys will be seeing the process of the entry. I thought you said you stopped your Space Gauntlet entry? No, that was just to get people off my ass because people kept asking. I don't want to talk too much about the level. I will just see it when it's released. What changed my mind? It's that I have to work on the level. I really need to work on the level. And I don't have the time outside of the stream hours. And so because of that, I kind of just told everybody, hey, like, just don't talk about it. Just say it doesn't exist because we don't really want the pressure. And I still don't, chat. Saying this very honestly, I don't care what the level gets rated. I don't care how good the level ends up being. I have a vision for the level, and we're going with that vision for the level, and that's all that I care about. Okay? I want that to be clear with everybody. That's all that matters to me, is that the vision of the level ends up being what I wanted the level to be. And obviously, like, the other creators too. So, next stream, we'll be playing through Audio's list. We'll be going through that. But we'll also be working on the Space Gauntlet. And I guess that is like kind of my way of like both showing y'all how it's going, but also committing to, you know, streaming a little bit more. Because I feel like my streams have been a little bit short lately, and I apologize for that. I've been really busy, and it's because of that. It's because I've been working on like things outside of stream, and so it's giving me less time to stream. You know, and including this one, for example. Like, I'm gonna end stream right now because I gotta go and do other stuff that I can't do on stream. And so because of that, I just kind of need a way for me to stream more while also being able to show y'all like the project, because I can't just work on the project and not like stream, you know. I just can't have the time anymore. And so yeah, we'll be going with that. So going forward, expect to see a lot of streams for the Space Gauntlet, and I hope y'all will enjoy it. But for now, I'm gonna end stream here. I gotta go. I have a bunch of things to do. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, chat, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.